Here we are, live in the Future Comedy Show studios with the one, the only, Alton Boogie Williams. How you doing, Alton?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm in Shields, Michigan.
Yes, yes. We have a great show tonight in Hemlock, Michigan. I see you dressed up in camo, so
you see, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You're gonna fit right in with the locals.
Because when the show is over, I'm just getting the fuck out of here. I'm going to bag and tag a couple.
Yeah, they're
going deer hunting.
They got some deer on the wall, so you're gonna fit right in.
There you
I like
go.
that.
There you go.
So first of all, congratulations on your Comedy Central debut.
Oh, thank you.
That's
thank
huge.
you. Yeah, it was big. It was big.
So have you been feeling the momentum after the show? Or?
I have actually. I've been just riding the wave, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like capitalizing. A lot of old people coming out of nowhere because they think you got a little money now, but you don't. I'm just as broke as I was before I taped that. So stop calling me. I'm just as broke.
And they asking you, how much? What are they asking you for? Like,
They're just like, hey man, I saw you on the thing. How you been? You know that call. Like, I haven't talked to you since 8th grade.
Oh, good. Let's see.
Yeah, what do you want?
So far, we're not doing too bad. 4 views. Actually, if you can get your phone out, you want to share the video?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
And then there we go. The momentum, the synergy will go. We got
Let's
5 people.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, who's all here? We're getting a bunch of likes.
Let's do it.
Say what's up to Alton and I, so we know that you're there.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we got the lines of communication up. All right, there we go. Let me make sure I'm good.
There we go. There we go. Say what you do. So we got a show in literally about an hour.
It's like showtime right now.
Yeah, we're gonna do a hot 15 minutes here, then we're gonna take off to Jen's. But first, we're gonna interview Alton. We're gonna find out what he's doing. People are asking him for money.
Yes, they are. They're not asking me for money. They're just
insinuating it.
Yeah, just nice out of nowhere.
They're like, oh, it's Christmas time.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, so do you know Kevin Hart? I'm like, not really. He was there when we taped, but that's about it.
How was meeting Kevin Hart? Was he a hero of yours?
Oh my God, he was super cool. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because he's the definition of perseverance, and that's the route I'm going. You know, I've been doing this for 13 years, man. So, you know, he was just amazingly nice. I don't know. You imagine yourself like, okay, if we make it, if we're rich and wealthy at one point, you know, how would we be? I would honestly say that's how I would like to be.
You'd like to be like
super humble, super. It was about us. You know, like the paparazzi was coming up on him, and they were like, Kev, new movie, Jumanji, blah, blah. He's like, look, I'm not here for that. Like, I'm here because of these guys.
Yeah.
So if you want to interview someone, interview them. You want to talk to someone, talk to them.
That's nice.
And I thought that was super cool how he just deflected the cream our way. He's like, cling.
Deflect cream. That's the first time we've heard that one.
Yeah. Deflected the cream.
So that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, dude.
Where do you think you see yourself in the next year now?
The next year, I'm actually working on a 1 hour. I'm going to do my special on 4/20. It's a Friday this year. Yeah, well, in 18. Yeah, it's a Friday, so I'm going to do my. I'm going to actually at the beginning of the month. At the beginning of April, I'm going to start a tour, like a small tour, just to work the material out.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Ohio, Chicago, just surrounding the tri-state area.
Yeah,
you know,
we'll definitely have you around here. If you
absolutely.
Any material. We got a few venues that definitely want to get you in. I know you can't do the Thursday because you got your Thursday weekly show.
Got my Thursday, man. Yeah, the Thursday is real.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Thursday's
That's actually where I first met you at.
I'm absolutely loving the. Let me cut that down, get a little feedback. But yeah, I'm loving the Thursdays, man. Like, I'm getting national comedians. You know, like, people are coming in. It's amazing. Everyone's been there. Don D.C. Curry's been there. Hanging with Mr. Cooper was there. Mark Curry.
Oh yeah,
was there,
I seen him in Los Angeles.
How cool
he came
was
through
that?
the Ha-Ha, and we seen him there.
That's
pretty cool.
He was so funny. He went for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
You know, the funniest thing I seen ever at when I seen you perform was your improv dance parties.
Yeah, I was about to say that blew your mind,
dude.
You were like, "What?"
I was so pumped.
It took you about 3 minutes to get to your material because you could not get past that. You were like, pumped. Did everybody just get up and dance? Like, what was going on?
It was literally, if you ever been to a comedy show, just imagine a comedy show, and then all of a sudden everybody just starts dancing.
It's a party.
It was just,
and then right back to the comedy show. Like, all right, sit down, let's go.
It was literally just a timeout from the comedy. Yeah. Everybody just danced. They felt it. Some big booties were jiggling for sure. And then,
you know where I got that from? What? I'm honestly like my 3rd grade teacher.
Really?
She would like make us get up and like, all right, shake it off, you know, because you know you would get antsy from sitting there, you know, and like it works for adults too. Adults are just, you know,
I want to see that done tonight.
Older kids, it's like stand up, shake your arms, and it would make all of us laugh and joke. And she was just like, all right, now back to the, you know,
what
We got 6 people.
We got
watching,
not bad.
That's not bad.
Sean Spencer says, "Get him, Mike."
Sean Spencer.
And then
Williamson Linder.
Mike, you the man. I will show up on your show one day.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's legit. Why don't you come out tonight? 8 o'clock at Jen's place.
Yeah, Williamson Linder.
Williamson. This guy's got a stutter in his Facebook.
Yeah, right. Types the way he talks.
I appreciate that. Hopefully you come out, Williamson. I'm very excited. But you crack me up. You're probably one of my favorite comics.
Thank you, man.
Definitely doing it in the area, for
right.
sure.
One that you can see face to face, huh?
Face to face.
That's awesome.
And then you lived in North Hollywood for a time.
I did live in. I still technically live there. I have a place there now. Roommate. I haven't been there for months.
Shit, man. I need a place to crash. So when I go,
yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to go for a weekend here soon.
Absolutely. I'm in Koreatown over on Vermont and Wilshire.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There we go. Koreatown. I'm down.
Yeah. So let me know, man. I got a couch for sure.
You want to just carpool out there or what?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
This is as far as I will drive.
What about?
I almost flew here.
What about? What if we did a show in like Wyoming? Would you go to Wyoming?
Absolutely, and we could videotape it.
Yeah, we do it like on the road.
Yeah, we absolutely capture it.
We're getting this on
I would
live.
love to do the little when I do my practice sets for my tour. I would love to like document that. If you want to come, I have you like open up for me or some shit. You know?
I'll get stage time. That's what I'm
That's
about.
dope. Yeah.
For
We
sure.
can just document it. That's what I'm all about. Just putting it out there now.
Yeah,
letting people know what the story is and the struggle and how
Do you know Gary Vaynerchuk? He's a guy who does social media. He does a lot of promotional stuff, marketing stuff for internet, and his basic idea is just produce content all the time.
That's awesome.
Always be pushing it out.
Always.
And I agree with that. You know, I think that's the
It's
key.
the way. Yeah, just flood the market. It worked for Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, yeah, he did it.
He dropped like 75 mixtapes
in a row.
It's like the drought is over. The drought is not over. Oh, you thought the drought was over?
Are
The
you
drought
thirsty?
is back.
Part 3?
Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect.
You gotta have the Lil Wayne Tupac work ethic. Tupac's still dropping out.
All right, we got a couple. Molly says you guys are funny. Thank you.
Hey,
she lives in Hemlock, so Molly, you better
Molly,
come out.
you gotta be there. Molly, come tonight. Right?
And then Justin Emmett used to come all the time. Emmett, you better come out tonight.
Come out.
And then comedian Percy Bates says,
Bates.
Good job,
Mike B.
Thank you. I'll take what I can get. You know.
Yeah, man.
In this kind of economy.
Yeah,
You know?
That's awesome, man. You know what? Someone I know was like, "You seem like the happiest person."
Me?
I thought that was an amazing compliment. You.
Oh,
yeah. Somebody I noticed saw you. They was like, man, he just seems so happy. Like every time you see him, he's smiling. He's always positive. Whenever someone says something to you, you look at the the bright side of you. Super optimistic.
Thank you. I'm very excited about comedy. That's what keeps me going because I think that like what we're doing here, people like you and Mike Jeter, who was also on the
Mike Jeter,
Jeff Horst, and all my peers that.
Jay Bell was there,
I don't know Jay Bell personally.
Okay. You got to meet him.
This is my reach out, Jay Bell.
You got to come to Hemlock. What you doing?
Jay Bell, this is my reach out to you. Hit me up. I'll definitely have it on a show.
No, he's man. Those guys are
incredible.
My friends,
Jeff Horst, and then everybody who I started out with and who are making moves and are doing it because this is a tough business. It's not something that
super tough.
You see people in it one day and then like next day you're like, what are you doing? They're like, wow, we're selling cars now.
Exactly. Because this is the dream. It doesn't pay immediately. You have to have like 2 or 3 side jobs. So this is
so
real.
If anybody
man.
needs any weed, no,
I know, right? Wink at me and I'll be right over to your table tonight at the show.
Tonight we're gonna have dime bags.
Right. Going for a special low price of $9.99 for just
it's
in discount.
It's in Boogie's CD if you want to buy it.
Right. Yeah,
it's just
it's a
burnt CD. With nothing
the weed is free. You just pay for the CD. Yeah.
There we go.
I'm not selling weed. I'm selling jewel cases.
It's medicinal.
Yeah, right.
What I like to ask a lot of comics. What was the best advice you ever gotten in stand-up comedy?
The best advice was to move.
To move.
Yeah, to move. Keep moving.
Just keep moving around.
Keep moving. The best way to spread yourself around is keep moving because I don't know. Social media is cool, but to actually be there is something else. Like you still have to go some places. You know what I mean?
Like,
and so technology, because I mean, these days, even though you can like blow up from your living room, you can see it all the time on YouTube. Man, people are blowing up and they're famous. Now from that, and they never did a. You've toured more than most people that are on YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Like you've been places. You came all the way to my show.
Yeah,
twice.
Dude, I love your show.
Yeah, man.
Your show is probably one
Didn't
of my
you come
favorites.
one time and didn't perform? Then you came again and performed?
No, I think I was just at one time. I had a guest spot on it, and then I remember I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna work some stuff out, and you like told him like, this guy's pretty confident. He's gonna work some stuff out tonight.
Yeah. That's funny. I remember that.
You're probably looking at me like, oh my god, he doesn't know what he's getting himself into.
The one thing about my room is they're super friendly.
They are.
If you believe in yourself though, because they know I get up there and I bleed on that stage. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like they can tell fake, and that's what you don't want to be in my room is fake. You don't want to get up there and just like, so it's crazy out here, isn't it? They're like, boo. You know what I mean? Like you have to immediately go in and like, let me tell you what happened to me today, and they're all ears.
Yeah. I like that one guy that was super wasted, but I had him laughing so hard that he was standing up and running around the room like, I like this guy. I don't care what you all say. I like this guy.
Yeah. Shout out to Scoot. That was Willie Raby. I remember him. He's like, I like that guy. Even when you left, I think he said that 40 more times.
I love that.
I like that guy.
I was like, that's like my big. I love people that are good cheerleaders like that. Because I'll just leave. I'm like, yeah, shit, you know.
He liked me, right?
Did a good job.
Did my thing, exactly. Do you ever get like you sound like a comedian or like you talk like a comedian? Do you ever get that from people like you should be a comedian? Like you're funny.
Right. Well, some people say I'm funny, and I'm just like, yeah. But then a lot of times, like when I'm not performing, I like turn it off. I turn it right off. I'm more introspective when I'm not performing. I like to think and listen.
That's the balance of things, man. Because I'm the same way. A lot of times I'm super quiet, and people when they find out I'm a comedian, they're like, "Wow, you're kind of quiet for a comedian." Like I either get one or the other. I either get you got to be a comedian, like you're so funny, or you sound like you perform, or you sound like you're on stage all the time, or I get like, well, you don't seem like you're that funny. You're like,
maybe it's when you turn it on, or if you're in the mood to do it. Sometimes like you wake up and you're just like, oh shit, another day to grind.
Exactly. And some days it's
then you're
out of you. Exactly.
Then you're at Jack's Fruit Market just
telling jokes
fun
in line. Exactly.
Everybody.
Having fun. Exactly. And that's the thing I like about it. You can live it. You know, this is a job you can live. You can take it everywhere. You can't do surgery everywhere. You're a doctor. You got to wait until the operating room. Yeah, it's like, I think I'm going to just bust out somebody's kidneys tonight. Like, no, man, you just got to wait until it's time.
That looks a little cancerous right there. Let me get that mole off your face.
What's that little bally right there on your chin? I can remove that. Like, what? So, yeah, man, you got to,
cough.
Yeah, exactly, right. So, but the one thing I do hate, do you get this a lot? Like, oh, you're a comedian. Tell me a joke.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Sometimes I tell them a joke. And sometimes I'm like, that's the worst thing you could ever do to a comedian. Like, what other job can you do that? I take that route sometimes. Yeah. It's the bailout. Like, depending on my day. If I'm feeling it, I'll go right into it. And I'm like, boom. And if I'm not, I'm like, beat it. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask a guy to work at Burger King to make you a Whopper off clock. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want
stuff. I think most of the time, I'm just like, yeah, come see a show.
Yep, come see a show.
And then sometimes, like, if I'm like feeling it, like I had a couple coffees. Like the other day, I was at this business networking meeting, and this guy was like super like pumped in the morning. He's like, "Thanks for coming, guys." I'm like falling half asleep, and he's like, "Whoa, what do you do?" And like I didn't even want to say anything, but my girlfriend's moms are like, "He's a comedian." Oh, I'm like, here it goes. Now I gotta,
you have to be.
Now I gotta perform, and I was like, all right, and then I just roasted the shit out of him. Like, look at this Saved by the Bell tie that you have going on, and I had everybody cracking up, and then he was homeschooled and like he'd never even seen Saved by the Bell, so it didn't. Everybody was laughing but him. He's like, I don't get this guy.
That's even funnier. It's like you don't know who Zach is, you idiot.
Well, that's
Screech.
I think people that are homeschooled they don't watch Saved by the Bell.
I think homeschool is like cheating because I could never flunk my child. You know what I mean? Like homeschool, you got a 4.0. Like, you know what I mean? You tried. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I could never. The worst you're getting is a B.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Like homeschool is like it's just like, come on, I'm gonna make sure your resume looks pretty good so that when you go to college it'll be like, oh, okay.
Oh, here's a question.
Great transcript.
We have a question.
We got a question.
How did you guys start with comedy? What motivated you to get up and do it?
Fago Red. Shout out to Fago Red in Detroit. I started comedy January the 2nd, 2003. I started stand up.
Yeah.
At Coco's House of Comedy in Detroit on Jefferson. But I've been funny my entire life. I just didn't know what it was. Like when I was a kid, my whole neighborhood used to look forward to me coming outside. They were just like, and when I was
outside the wall,
they're like, "Can you come out?" And I'm like, if I was in trouble, they'd be like, "What the fuck did you do?" They're like mad, and so I would invite them into the back, and my mother would come in the room and see that all of my friends are in the backyard, like, and I'm just talking to them through the window, like, "You said I couldn't go outside. You didn't say I couldn't entertain." You know what I mean? So she'd be like, and then she'd end up, just go outside. I'm like, thank you.
She probably just wanted you to
outside. Just go.
Like, get out of here.
Yeah, just go. Your crowd's here. I'm like, thanks, Mom.
Well, is there any comedian aspiration, or was that like was there one person that you said you looked at a comedy like Eddie Murphy, man? That was
the first it was probably Benny Hill. The first person to make me laugh, and the Three Stooges. I have to give those guys. Yeah, I have to give all them credit. Absolutely. It was just like, that's funny. You know what I mean?
You don't do too much slapstick in your act.
Not at all. But it was the thing that got me
somebody
started.
in the audience.
Yeah, exactly. Give them the old poking eye. But yeah, it's like that was different. I had never seen anything like that. I had grown up on the Richard Pryors and the Eddie Murphys, so everyone was on that. I had never seen, this whole, grab a girl's butt, run away, she's chasing you, like, you know what I mean? You come back, like, I don't know, that was just funny to me.
Grab a girl's butt, run away. Okay, the old Weinstein.
Yeah, the old grab a butt and run.
Yeah, that's classic. Yeah, that's classic. Can't do that no more. That's out of there.
Well, now you gotta go straight for the puss like Trump. Yeah, but yeah, so
that's how you do it. That's how you get elected.
Bypass the butt.
Yeah,
I'm thinking more butt like a comedian. I should have been thinking puss. I would have been the president.
See, that's what it is. I mean, because as things get edgier, because you can't just say that's comedy. You got to always think the next line. You got to think of it smarter. You got to think it edgier, more cutting edge. And back in the day, it used to just be a simple little pinch on the butt, and you're like,
a little tushy pinch. Now it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm going right in there.
Now you got,
right. So man,
I have a great joke on that, but I can't say it anymore. It's not okay. We got can't say that anymore.
That's so funny. Molly, you better be there tonight, Molly.
Molly better come. Where's Alton from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Born and raised. Yeah. Born and raised in the D. Yep, east side of Detroit.
Yeah. Are you is there the comeback? They're saying Detroit 2.0?
Well, you know what? Detroit on the surface comeback, but the underground world has always thrived. Detroit is a real underground type of place. Yeah. It's a real hustler's market.
I think
what I'm saying? Detroit on paper, it probably looks shitty for years, but it has never failed.
That's an investment tip.
Exactly
from Alton Boogie Williams.
I promise you.
Let me tell you, the numbers may not look good, but this is a city
exactly.
on the upswing.
We might not have a bunch of actual what do they call, like, mechanic shops, like Pet Boys and this, that, and other, but everybody has an uncle who will fix your car. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have an AutoZone, but we got a Uncle John. Like, he'll go, what do you need? Like, over there and
Uncle Brian's the same way. He's like, oh yeah, man, what do you need? A hubcap? All right, $10.
Right. And see, that's the thing about Detroit. You're one question away from finding out what you need. You know, like, hey, anybody know someone such and such? I do. You know what I mean?
Extensions?
Yeah, exactly. Anybody know?
I'm not sure if my audience knows what that is, like extensions or for a phone or what.
Anybody know anybody that does that? Like, I sure do. So there you go. Hello, Mike. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, Susan, what's up? Susan, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Susan.
Well, any last questions? Because we actually got to get to the show and perform. But we're going to be at Jen's place.
Yeah,
Jen's. We're actually going to be there in about 15 minutes because that's how long it takes to get there. And we'll be performing live. Alton, myself, Tim Rayburn, Eric Walensky is going to be hosting. This is going to be a great show. Make sure, tell a friend. Let's pack this place out. We definitely deserve it. Congratulations once again on your...
Let's go, Saginaw. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. I promise you.
No problem. I appreciate you coming out.
Absolutely, buddy.
Hey, you guys have a great night. Hopefully we'll see you out there.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.